Hey everybody! Welcome back to Northernlion Plays Oxygen Not Included. We're gonna get started today. Last episode, we need to remember, we gotta pour one out for our boy Daniel. He died. We killed him. We're gonna try to make sure that that doesn't happen again. But our colony's got problems. Wait, forget, well, actually no, you should get this done right away. We have many problems. One of those problems is algae. We don't have any algae remaining, which means we need other ways of generating oxygen. But then, to be honest, we probably need algae as well, if we're being real. So we're gonna get this electrolyzer set up, and that's the benefit of a game where you can actually pause. Input, output. Whoops, that's the research menu. How do you rotate in this game? Oh. Liquid bridge. Hold up, I just wanted to make sure because it took my input output icons away. Yeah. So that's the output. Maybe that's why we've had them all wrong. That's the input. It's the output. Yeah. So it's going to take clean water and it's going to spit out clean water over the dirty water pipe, which is then going to be built as such. And again, this is a high priority build. We should just set the priority tool like as soon as possible, but we can do it like this. This is also fine. All right, and then we need algae like outrageously. So I do see there's quite a lot of algae here. You know, a few hundred kilos. Quite a lot of algae here. Decent amount of algae here. I mean, there's algae down here, but it's kind of gross. The fastest, most readily available algae, probably right there. We don't need much, but do that and, you know, build a priority 9 ladder down there as well. It's gonna look a little messy, but it's kind of what you gotta do. This does not have to be priority 9, this sculpting block. I respect you, Bear. I respect your desire to sculpt. I think that it's a noble art, and I respect you greatly as a result. I am a little concerned that we're all going to die of suffocation. But I have faith that you guys are going to figure it out. I mean, okay, again, all of this, I'm sorry to tell you, this has become priority 6. 6 is still important. It's more important than many other things right now. But it's not as important as getting algae so that we can breathe. Now this thing, the problem with this is extremely important. We're spitting out unbreathable hydrogen gas. This is something we should be extremely concerned about. Because last time I checked, we don't breathe hydrogen. So what we need is a gas filter that sieves one gas from the air and sends it into a pipe. What on earth am I looking at? In order to we're gonna fill a little bit of our base with hydrogen. You know, that's just how it goes. Sometimes you're living life, and then you accidentally fill your whole base with hydrogen. And again, we're gonna go priority 9. I hate to priority 9 everything, but this is like the most important. Like, we need to breathe. I'm not sure if anybody's noticed this, but this needs to be deconstructed again with a priority 9. Did it work? Yes, it did. Because we need more space to set up our gas filtration setup here. I really don't want to fill our base with highly explosive and unbreathable hydrogen gas. That's where I'm at right now. You might feel differently. Maybe you're an alien from another planet and you breathe hydrogen and you're going, NL, I don't see what the problem is. More power to you, my friends, for your desire to spread your alien ways down here. Unfortunately, I'm not an alien. I don't breathe hydrogen gas. Josh, I really need you to not fall asleep today, okay? We're kind of having some problems. I really need you to deliver the sandstone down here. Is kind of like, I need you to deliver this sandstone. We have 88 tons of it. I need you to take the sandstone that you have and stop doing what you're doing. These are priority 9. Oh, this is getting a... You know what? They're not doing it because they have not yet revealed the power of the dig. That's what we gotta do. There's a little algae there as well, so it's not necessarily a bad thing, although I'm pretty sure the algae is gonna get dropped into the water. We'll see. Build the tile first. Nope, there goes the algae. Oh, we saved a little bit of it there. That one's gone, though. Okay, sure. Yeah, see you later. It's more important. We got bigger fish to fry. You can see the hydrogen is starting to spread. Hold your breath when you're in this area. Also, don't light a cigarette or the whole place is going up. So, everyone be cool. Everyone be cool. This is where things can start to get a little shaky. Tile this up. Tile this up, and then I'm feeling good. Okay, now that we've done this, we've got a little hydrogen. Just a couple of kilos of hydrogen floating around. It's no big deal. Also, by the way, disable this building until we're done here. Because as much as I love the oxygen, I'm a little worried about the hydrogen gas. So, what do we need to do? Ventilation. A gas... We need a gas pump. This is going to draw in all of the gas in this area. Then it's going to spit it out. And it's going to spit it out into a pipe. Which is made of sandstone. That's easy enough. And then... kind of running out of space here. It's going to run it through a sieve. Which is right... Well, it's going to run it through a pipe first. But then it's going to go into a sieve. Or a filter, rather. Right here. Like so. Yeah. Okay. And then it's gonna spit out stuff right there. I got it. Let me walk you through this. I think this is how this is gonna go. We need that when it's built, we can figure what this is, and then we got the problem is we do have to vent the hydrogen somewhere. You know, is that enough space to be filled with hydrogen gas? I'm going to assume that it's not going to cause such high pressure that we're all going to die. Yeah, probably, right? Yeah, okay, cool. So, you're going to spit out all the hydrogen right here. And I'm not sure if I've mentioned this, but I know it's a long weekend and all that, but I am going to need this to be kind of like a priority 9 sort of decision, so if you guys could get to work on that, that'd be great. Thanks. So in theory, here's how the system works, and it's going to take a little time here. How do we do on oxygen? We made more. We wasted essentially all the oxygen we created, or all the power we created overnight. We ran out a little bit of calories. Stress is great, though. I think we're starting to maybe pull out of this. We did get a little algae as well. And we're starting to get, like, oh my god, we found, like, an actual... These are, like, pressure plates? And this is a door that is a duplicant checkpoint? I have no idea. I'm excited that we appear to be breaking into this from the back, but... A massive synthetic brain suspended in a saline solution. There's a chair attached with room for 1 person. We'll assign somebody here, but are we about to find like an alien base or the remnants of an alien base or something? New duplicant. We do want a new duplicant. Max looks good. Cannot dig. Quick learner though. Good at tinkering, learning, cooking, immunity. Okay, bad at strength. Good at digging. Consumes a lot of air. What's your food quality expect? Ugly crier. This is okay. Who's good at cooking, learning, and tinkering? Welcome to the show, Ka. The name thing is still not working for me 100%. Welcome to the show, Kate. It's true. She studies. She cooks. She doesn't get sick very often. She tinkers. She assembles all the furniture. I don't do it. Impossible to dig? Well, you know, when the cats throw up, I clean it up. So let's just assume that that's kind of what's going on here. All right, welcome to the show, Kate. Hope you do a little better than Daniel. We're solving our gas problem today. And if it works, this will be big. So, okay, this has now been made. No filter. You should filter out hydrogen gas. Of course, we also are going to need power hooked up to this. Dude, I don't want to toot my own horn at all, because I am a moron. However... I remember the first time I got any kind of gas filtering working in Oxygen Not Included Season 1, I thought I was a genius. I'm gonna take it as a sign that I'm a little bit smarter than I was, you know, 9 months ago whenever we played this for the last time. this really just seems like a fairly simple system to set up. We do need to deconstruct this, to be honest with you, but the fact that this seems easier to set up this time, and I'm not like the liquid filtration we set up in a millisecond, and it works. We don't have any purification happening yet, but still. I mean, of course we want, again, pipes to be built here, but the fact that we have also maybe got our gas setup happening here, I love it. That's what I like seeing it. So I just wanted to make sure that everything's been delivered. We got a vent. The vent is being built. The gaseous pump is already working. In theory, the sieve should be working as well and filtering out hydrogen. Unless I've got it set up wrong. No, I mean, this should be how it works. Building lacks resources. Algae terrariums. Algae. No, we got 1,080 kilos. We'll be fine on algae for now. For now. But again, the idea is that when we get the electrolyzer working, hopefully we don't have to worry as much. So yeah, this thing, we can now turn this on. And last thing, because otherwise we're just pumping hydrogen down here for no reason. We need this to be, and this needs to be a priority 9, otherwise we're going to start filling our base with hydrogen gas, which I think is a bad idea. Please fill it in as soon as possible. I'm begging you. Thank you for the algae. We just got like 2,000 pounds of it. There, what are you spitting out? You're not spitting out oxygen, right? It's very important to me that you're not spitting out oxygen. I don't see any hydrogen down here. Your gas output all. Filtered gas output hydrogen. Ventilation. Filtered gas output hydrogen. Watch it, watch it, watch it go. It's not sucking up any hydrogen yet. There's been no hydrogen. But there is hydrogen. We can see it in the air. Hydrogen. Hydrogen. Maybe it just takes a little while to get out there. Oh, we got hydrogen down there. Okay, I think it's actually working. So how much does the electrolyzer produce? I don't care what the melting point of the electrolyzer is right now. Why are you running? There's no need for you to run right now. The batteries are not low enough for this to be relevant. Anyway, okay. Keep harvesting, keep sculpting, you know, keep building. Get this, this is all dug out now. Okay, so the one thing we wanted to do is, probably build a rock granulator. How much slime do we have? 0. We're gonna get a bunch, and we're gonna need that algae distiller. It's polluted water. Yeah, okay. I see, I see. We also do want to get the water filtration set up properly. Why not here, though? You see what I mean? Like, does this need to be tiled? Is that the problem? I doubt it, but it's not... Oh, God. It's not like it's hard to do. Such a satisfying sound. Anyway. Yeah, okay. Keep building these canvases. I appreciate it. The core is slowly coming up, except in the coal factory, but, you know, that's life. Stress is low, and we were dealing with stress for a while, so the fact that we're not dealing with stress anymore, I think, is an enormous positive for us. I really want to see how much oxygen gets produced by this thing. Because if we need more electrolyzers, I have no problem with that. I'm the king of electrolyzers, baby. Sign me up. I'll electrolyze as the day is long. I think what we could always do, if this thing fills up to hydrogen to the point that the pressure is so high, we could easily just crack in like a huge area down here and then go, and then run away. And then we got a whole new, like, huge area to put more hydrogen gas. Anyway, it may also be the ladder that's preventing us from building the rock granulator here. I mean, that doesn't make any sense. Why? You don't have the copper? You have the copper. You can also build it out of iron. Must be built on solid ground. Here it's just like you can't. But I don't understand why that is the thing. Like it doesn't seem to make sense to. I kind of want that to be our other greenhouse. And the rock granulator is very bad for decor. I don't know. Okay, try building it right here. So that'll require. We'll just do it quickly, but a tiling operation like so. Kind of hampers our ability to make new bedrooms or whatever, but. Can we build there? There? Not there either? Oh, so we need actually one more tile than it looks like we need? Is that the... That might be the sticking point there. I don't know. Anyway, all this needs to be dug one way or the other. And it should be dug with the priority 9. Which means we will need... well, let's just do it like this. I know this looks like finicky right now. It is finicky. I've never built a rock granulator before, and it was giving me problems in the area that I wanted to put it. In the end, I'm not salty at all. Like I'm gonna be happy to have more space. You know, we've mined out like a tunnel here that we can use for something. Not only have we mined it out, we've actually tiled it out. So, you know, even more power to us, I think. And we probably will want to assign another research task soon, but I am enjoying having like quite a lot of labor today. So I want to look at reports. Oxygen, we're doing great. Power, didn't waste any today. Calories, yeah, we expect to have boom-bust cycles. Like, boom, that's the sound of my mush loaf as it slowly gets harvested. Boom, good things come to those who wait, and those who wait. And you see, what's funny is that many of you are probably going, NL, that song's old. Why are you singing it? I thought it came out last year. Also, genuine banger. I don't necessarily listen to a lot of modern top 40, but when I heard that song, I was like, ooh, Charlie XCX, she's got it going on in this song. She found the right mix of youthful exuberance and pop sensibilities to make something that got the job done without a question. All right. So the electrolyzer seems to be doing a great job. However, all of our algae terrariums are also functioning. So, I mean, we'll slowly probably want to get those. The thing is that the algae terrarium, as long as we're talking like friends here, it also eats carbon dioxide, which I feel like a lot of people are not necessarily familiar with. So it's not just a simple task of like, we'll build 2 electrolyzers and then we're good, because we need something to filter the carbon dioxide from the air. He said the word wrong. Now, we do have a carbon dioxide skimmer. It appears to never work, because it doesn't need to, I guess. Like, is it working right now? I'm not seeing anything going through those pipes. Nothing's coming in, nothing's going out. You see, like it's all packed up. Maybe that's good. Maybe that means it's a constant supply. But like, where's the contaminated water? It should be producing contaminated water. We see the toilets are producing contaminated water. This thing, maybe it's at maximum pressure. Yeah, I think that's the thing. They automatically stop working when they reach like a certain pressure threshold. I am noticing water starting to become a problem. Everybody knows I need purified water. I'm gonna need to see your water sieve in the concert. I'm gonna need to see your water sieve. Yeah. All right. Well, that's embarrassing. So we still got this little mystery here, no question about it. I am a little concerned that I'm gonna dig through here and then it's going to lead to a situation where something terrible happens and one of my colonists just dies, but by colonists I mean duplicants. But we're almost there. I mean, we owe it to ourselves at this point to see what is dig? We dig so much. G. There you go. We owe it to ourselves to take a look at what's going on down here. Why are you running, dude? We got... The coal is doing the running for you. That being said, we are also... Ah, the coal generator doesn't fill these up anymore, which is good. We're still waiting on this stupid rock granulator. Because we need refined metal to start making automation. And again, once we start making automation, we can start turning things off at night. We can turn them off. For example, maybe we don't want our gas pump to be pumping all the time. Maybe we'd rather have our gas pump, you know, only pump gas. I know this is a strange sentence at this point. Maybe we'd rather have our gas pump only pump gas when hydrogen goes above a certain pressure or something, or the pressure in the room goes above a certain threshold or something. Instead of just, like, always be functioning, you know? It's probably... You know, every time it pushes a little hydrogen in here, it's like working 10 times harder than it needs to. Is my expectation, at least. The rock granulator is about to get working here. How's oxygen looking? Some carbon dioxide still, and this is a problem, but some carbon dioxide still kind of congeals in places I would rather it didn't. What about a carbon skimmer in here? Can't build it, huh? So we could build, and not sure if this is relevant. We could build a carbon skimmer, like here. And then if any carbon dioxide makes it out, it's gonna get skimmed. So I think it's not a bad idea. Again, we're doing fine on power. We're wasting 0. We are probably consuming too much. So the granulator has been built. Oh my lord. I can't believe, after all this time, it's finally happened. We are still quite low on copper. Now, I don't think this is a priority 9. I think we got bigger fish to fry. We're also, I mean, we're hitting some late-stage capitalism, right? Like, we're starting to get starved for resources. I don't necessarily think the carbon skimmer's a 9 either. And our food seems to be working out okay. I really want somebody to sit in this neural vacillator and just see what happens. We need to open the doors first. We'll find a way, I suppose. And then, you know, I can hear the sound. What are you made of? Copper. 5 kilograms of copper? That's nothing, dude. So, in order to... I think I understand this. This is an AND gate. This is an AND gate. So, I believe that the way that this works, and they're all hooked up to the pressure plates here, except this one might not be hooked up to the pressure. It might not be hooked up to anything. I can't tell. It seems like if you step on this, it goes down to here. Step on this, it goes down to here. If both of these are active, and then maybe that's what this one does. If all 3 steps have duplicants on them, maybe it allows you to go through the door, but we're just going to come in the back way and hope we don't get, you know, shocked by something. Or like a hit, you know, there's some kind of machine gun that just pops out of nowhere and kills us. Because this is alien technology as far as I'm concerned. I mean, you probably know this, and I know that you're going to be like, don't try to teach me programming, I already use redstone in Minecraft. In theory, the way that an AND gate should work is that if both inputs are true, then the output will be true. If either input is false, the output will be false. So this would be true if these were stepped on. This would then push something to here. So these two need to be stepped on. It sends true here. And then this is another AND gate, which requires this, like this, and these two to be true. And I don't know what this connects to right now. It must like doot, 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 something like that. Anyway, the point is, I think all 3 of these platforms need to be stepped on in order to make it happen. Building lacks resources. Algae terrarium. Algae. 197 kilos. Not a lot of algae. Straight up. We need copper as well, so you know what? Give me some priority 9 building. Why not? Because it needs to be deconstructed first? I thought you could build through tile with a ladder. I thought it would automatically deconstruct. That seems like a smart quality of life change. This is a rather adequate amount of carbon dioxide, so I'm just gonna do something like this. We want the copper. We want the algae. Shouldn't need to do anything special to get out of there. We should be fine. And believe you me, I appreciate the harvesting. I'm very eager to see what our situation looks like on the report after today. Carbon skimmer's working great. Up here, oh, we got another carbon skimmer. I didn't realize that this one was already hooked up. That's good, though. In theory, we shouldn't need this. Like, the carbon dioxide that gets deposited up here should just fall down and get hit by this carbon skimmer. But just to make sure it works appropriately, I think that's it's not a cardinal sin. So we'll do the same thing. Plus, we're getting a little bit more practice here. Oh, I always try to use R to rotate. Like some kind of idiot. So we want inputs of water. To be... I just don't want this to break the whole setup we got going on here. Like, could we just do it like that? And have 2 liquid bridges that both pump out water? I don't see a reason why this shouldn't work. You're going to spit out good water. You're going to take in good water. You're going to spit out bad water. And duplicants love exposed piping, so this is a great setup. You still have no power. That's all right. You know what? Did we prioritize them? We didn't prioritize those. That's on me. I really want to get this automation going. I'm getting tired of saying I really want to get this automation going while the automation's not going. It's creating a situation people go, NL, I don't believe you. You're being a liar right now. I don't like to be painted as a liar. Never attribute to malice that which can be first attributed to ignorance. This is an axiom online. I truly believe. You ever go to, you know... It's the same thing when you're driving. You never assume that somebody's being an idiot. You always go, that person's being a jerk. And most of the time, I think they're being idiots. Which is not necessarily... It doesn't really matter if you're like, well... They killed me in their automobile, but they didn't mean to. They were just not really paying attention. So, I feel like granite is what we should make. Granite becomes sand. Igneous rock becomes sand. Iron ore becomes sand and pure iron. Copper ore becomes sand and pure copper. Automation. What do you need to be made out of? Pure copper. Okay, so we do need to... Oh, that sucks. Because we also need copper. Copper ore, that is. So, we need pure copper to start making our automation stuff. Kind of hate that. Are they just not allowing me to come through this way, by the way? Or is it because it's not prioritized? Oh, there, we can come through, maybe. I don't know what we're going to do with phosphorite, but... Yeah, like, we don't have permission to get through that building or something, so we got to come through this way. Which is going to be very dangerous because of the chlorine gas and the hydrogen. But okay, fair enough. Also, the chlorine gas and the hydrogen are going to slowly take over our whole base. So if I can get a quick priority 9, like highly urgent, please God, do not flood my gas, or flood my base with unbreathable gas, that'd be lovely. Water, still dwindling. The wires are not built yet. I mean, those should be prioritized as well. Before we finish this episode, those should be handled. They're already doing it there, but still. I also just want to make sure this works, because we did build this second bridge here, and it's starting to get a little snaky, you know? It's at the point where if I told somebody, I'd be like, hey, can you look at this and tell me how it's going? You'd have to diagnose it. It is working, though. These are hooked up. Are the wires done? The wires are indeed done. So this thing should be skimming... Oh my lord. These things should be skimming carbon dioxide now. And I think that's probably where we're going to call it today. Let's look at the report. Lost 800 calories. Everyone's at 0 stress. That's lovely. Wasted 0 power. Generated extra oxygen. Batteries are doing fine. I think that's great. I think we're doing a good job. For now, it's mostly because of Kate. I'm just going to be honest with you. For now, thanks for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. It helps out a great deal. And, of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching. Thanks so much for your support in the series so far. And I'll see you next time, where we'll continue trying to unravel this mystery. See you then.